Hey guys, Monday, April 15 of 2024, tax day, huh? Yeah, it just hit me. I filed my taxes, so I am good. Hope you guys are having a great day. This is Market Recap, so I kind of go over all the stocks, indices, currencies. Very quick glance, just kind of looking what's happening. So we're going to start off with Uranium Futures, UX2. So far, we got this trend line, and prices now are, you could say, above it, kind of just going sideways, and now getting a little Momo. In regards to news, there's not really much going on. Uranium holds below 100. I don't know, maybe that's old. Not going on a lot for uranium in regards to news, but keep an eye on this level 90. That's a natural resistance level 90. Just the number itself is a natural resistance level according to Gann. So keep an eye on that. We get above 90 and then things are looking positive. The 61.8 is at 93.30. And it looks like I have some kind of trend line, but once we could get above 93.30, things are going to look promising for maybe a possible retest of 106-ish on the uranium futures. I believe this is the futures or the spot. Let me see. Is there a difference? 89.65, 89. Yep. So pretty much this is it. You can look at this chart also. It's kind of telling you where we're at there. In regards to coal is looking good. Look at that. It's up at this level right here. 120-ish around there. That's getting some Momo to the upside, and it's kind of hanging out in this little area of resistance. Let's see where there's a lot of wicks, and let's get toppy. Let's see if we could break through this level at least above 126, and if it does that, chances are it might want to kiss this peak right here of 138. Going into the indices, we got a bear kicker candle, but not what I like. I don't see it on all of them. This one looks good, and this one looks good. I'm short Russell, so let's see how that plays out. On the other ones, I'm just kind of watching, but not the bear kicker that I like to see. Not like I don't know, where is a bear kicker? That's a bear kicker. Like, that's a nasty bear kicker. I like to see that on all of these guys right here, with Russell probably being the worst, but it hasn't played out like that. But so far, looks like the markets are kind of hanging in there, just a lot of volatility. The Nikkei and the Euro are kind of similar, and the VIX is kind of waking up. We're at 16. Remember when we were around 15, 14, around there? And now it's waking up, so things are kind of getting interesting. In regards to crude oil, you would think with the Middle East and the chaos down there that things will you get bull kickers here instead of bear kickers. What I'm looking for on the indices, you would think bull kickers would be showing up, but I don't know. Interesting times. But nonetheless, inside weekly candles. So this is the weekly chart. So we got to see if you could take out these levels. In regards to crude, RBOB is the only one that looks like it's just trending and just grinding higher. Looks like it wants to go and test $3. Kind of seeing it in the gas when I fuel up now. Things are a little more expensive. Heating oil is just chop fest, just kind of going sideways. And natural gas looks like it's just kind of going sideways either. The weather hasn't been helping, and it's just what it is. We were hoping, for April be a strong month. Maybe that could have been because of the weather and demand and everything, but that hasn't happened. So we just kind of stuck in a rut. But nonetheless, this is a good discount area if you want to hold for long term. And if you don't want to deal with the volatility, you can always get some ETFs and close your eyes and look at a year or two. You can see and maybe put an alert for like 5 or 6, and I'm sure it's going to get triggered because it can't stay down here forever. Things, operate in cycles. So this is the cycle low. And this is, in my opinion, this is a time where you accumulate one of the weaker and most not liked commodity, but essential for everything that we use in this world in regards to heating and AC and all that and energy. Once it starts going up, you'll be like, all right, it was worth waiting here. But if you don't want to deal with the volatility, just ignore the futures and just get some stocks or whatever ETFs and wait long term until things just start going higher. Ethanol kind of like in a, down cycle, just kind of low, to sideways. Soft cocoa is still king. As you can look at the daily, we got this pop, pullback, not a fail new low to go down, but now even grinding higher. So it's kind of dangerous to short cocoa, in my opinion. But nonetheless, this is a market that you would have a strategy to buy the dips. So I'm sure, if you guys, I'm sure you're pros, you'll have a chart or a setup or a strategy where every time there's pullbacks, you just keep buying the dip, even on a fast market. Even if this was like a 5-minute chart, you should have something set up, that you could just pull up and just buy dips. Strategy where you buy dips, and this is one of those. Same thing if it's going down like cotton, you short the pops kind of things. This one is hard, so this one's just stuck in a range. Orange juice, this is the daily chart, right? Yeah, so this one is stuck in a range. You still could make money, but you have to be constantly watching it and buy here and sell here and put your ranges until it decides to snap and break and then start doing price discovery. Maybe it wants to go down to 300, that kind of ordeal. Coffee still, bull kicker. Inside week. Lumber kind of fell off the map. This is dropping, as you can see. Look at that. Let's fill this gap or change of contract gap, change of contract. So sugar, A, B, C, pushing lower. Let's go to the weekly. Maybe a double bottom here. Let's see if that's a fail new low and then maybe go up. Metals, interesting. The gold cycles are up on the daily and on the weekly. So that's positive. The only thing that concerns me is that this week looks like the contra trend cycles are turning now, but the overall ones are positive. So I told a trader on Twitter that maybe it could be where it turns this week and then at the end of the month finds a bottom and continues up, or all the way to the first week of July. So those are my 2 time frames that I'm watching on gold. But still bullish, still positive, and inside weekly candle. Same thing with silver. Silvers, I didn't look at the cycles, but I'm sure it's following gold as a leader. Platinum kind of got this pop, but kind of stalling at 1,000 for now. Copper, same thing, kind of trending high. If you look at the monthly on the copper, looks like it's going to test this wick up here, whatever that price is. But if it could break above it, like 430 or 440, chances are it may test $5. And platinum kind of like in a triangular pattern, pretty much sideways chop too. Palladium is also one I'm watching. Hasn't shown me any conviction of a reversal, just this right here. And just kind of inside weekly candle bars, but nothing to let me know. I was like, all right, here's a bull kicker for you, Ziggy. Now we're going to take out 1,200 and now maybe go on the hunt for 1,600. I haven't seen that yet, so I'm just kind of seeing maybe if there is where it wants to kiss this low and see if there's a fail new low and test it. And I know there's a weekly cycle. I don't know if it's the weekly or the daily that's bottoming out here, hitting a trough. So I need to revisit that chart and look at that. Meat kind of fail new high. Not kind of, it looks like it failed new high. That's what example of FNL is. And then it just pushed lower. Now you're in this range between this low and this high to see which one is going to, is it going to support here, test it, and fail. But if you look at the monthly, you're kind of in that range there on live cattle. Same thing with feeder. And live hog looks like it's ignoring anything else and it's just pushing higher. Grain, same thing, downtrend. Soybeans, downtrend. Oak just kind of broke off this consolidation and pushed lower. Rough rice kind of sold off. Soybeans, wheat, canola, all in a downtrend. No reversals as of yet to the upside. Currencies, the dollar, I'm going to do a video on the dollar soon. This is my next one I want to revisit. Because what's interesting is if they want to squeeze gold, they will have to push the dollar up. But I don't know where the cycles are now in the dollar because I haven't watched it in a while. But I know we're kind of grinding higher. And if we do the monthly, you can see that it may want to test this high right here. This was just chop fest. I mean, it's still chop fest. This is range bound. You could scalp in and out here. But once you take out that high, chances are it's going to test the 114 high, which is over here. But I want to see where the cycles are at. If they're looking like this, chances are that could probably happen. The probabilities are higher. But I don't know where the cycles are at. So you can see that now they're selling off or pressure to the downside because the dollar's getting Momo. So keep an eye on the dollar. 106-ish around there. We could get up there, but it could be an inside candle. But I think it might push because I think gold is going to be turning here. So this could be pushing even higher. It's very strong on the upside. So keep an eye on that. I think that's it. I'm short Russell. Let's see how that plays out. And everything else I'm just watching. And watching also natural gas. And to see for a trade today. And metals, I still got my eye on palladium. And I think that's it. And obviously the dollar, that might be the next video to see what's cooking there. I'm going to sign out. Hope you like this video, and I'll keep you posted on my thoughts on Market Recap.